Hey, what's up, y'all? And well, it is time to update the top 25 for week 2 college football. Uh, so there's going to be some big changes. Yes, we will start with the first 9. So I'm going to put up 25 to 17. All right, so starting at number 25, we do have NC State, and yes, I did move them down 3 places from number 22 because of their bad performance against Western Carolina. It was what, like wasn't it like 21-17? uh y'all were losing in like the third quarter. I mean, you did end up pulling away at the end, but yeah, you should not be struggling with the Western Carolina. Of course, they do have a big game against Tennessee this week. So, uh, in anyway, yeah. So that'll take care of itself. And then I do have 2 new teams. Yes, so I did throw out Florida State and Texas A&M after FSU, of course, lost to Georgia Tech and Boston College after starting out number 23. And then A&M was number 24, but they lost to Notre Dame. So, all right. So then I did put Georgia Tech at 23 and Boston College at 24. Both teams beat Florida State. The difference is Georgia Tech is 2-0. They also beat Georgia State, whereas Boston College, even though they beat FSU worse than Tech did, they're still only 1-0. So let's see. Let's take a look at number 23. We do have Kansas. They did move up 3 spots from number 25 to number 22, with Florida State and Texas A&M losing. And I also bumped down NC State. So it puts Kansas at number 22. They absolutely obliterated something called Lindenwood. So next up at number 21, Arizona. I had to move them down. Because they got jumped by USC. And then also had to I bumped Arizona down because of, I mean, your defense was just horrible. I mean, 39 points to New Mexico, 500 and something total yards to New Mexico, 39 points, even though you did score 61, but I had to move you down because of bad defense. So let's see, and then at number 20, it's where I decided to put LSU after they lost to USC, I did move them down. I did move LSU down 6 spots. Yes, after losing out to a USC neutral site game, lost by a touchdown. And then at number 19, I do have Louisville. Of course, I did have them jumping over Arizona. I had them moving up with LSU losing and USC rising. So I did put Louisville at number 20. They did beat Austin Peay 62-0. So anyway, and then at number 18, I do have a USC. They did move up 2 spots after beating LSU. And also I did jump them over Arizona. And then let's see, number 17 is where I have Clemson. And yes, of course, they did get blown out by Georgia 34-3. But I mean, this is the best team that Clemson will play, unless they make it to the playoffs. And yeah, best defense that Clemson offense and Cade Klubnik are going to face. So anyway, so this is really not an embarrassing loss, but still I've got to drop them down. So I did drop you seven places from 10 to 17. All right, so now let's take a look at the next 8. This will be 16 to 9. So at number 16, I do have Oklahoma. They moved up 3 spots from number 19. I had them moving up in the wake of LSU and Clemson losing. And I also had them jumping over Arizona, again, because of Arizona's bad defense. Anyway, so Oklahoma just demolished Temple 51-3. So anyway, yes, Jackson Arnold looked really good. Defense looked really good. So let's see now. At number 15, we do have Oklahoma State. I do have them moving up 2 spots. Again, after Clemson and LSU lost. So they did beat South Dakota State 44-20. Ollie Gordon did go over 100 yards rushing. So and anyway, so now number 14 is where I put Kansas State. I moved them up 1 spot. No, 2 spots from number 16. Anyway, yes, Kansas State did beat, who was that they beat? Yeah, UT Martin 41-3, so they took care of business there. I think they play Tulane this week, so. Anyways, now about number 13, we do have Missouri. They moved up after LSU and Clemson lost. Let's see, yeah, they beat UT Martin, was it 50-something to 0? So yeah, they're looking good. Got Buffalo this week. Let's see, so now we're going to look at number 12, Michigan. Yes, they did move up after Clemson lost. They did beat Fresno State 30-10. Now, it was 16-10 at one point in the fourth quarter, but then Michigan scored 2 touchdowns late. You know, they were able to wear down Fresno State in the fourth quarter. But their quarterback play did not look very good. Well, I mean, Alex Orji really can't throw the ball. He can run around. I mean, Davis Warren is the best passer out of the two, but I mean, he's not very good either. So, and yes, they do have a big game against Texas this week, so we'll find out a lot more about them. Anyway, so then number 11, we do have Utah. Yes, they stay where they are because Miami jumped them. Let's see, they beat Southern Utah, was it like 49-0 or 48-0? But anyway, the point is they took care of business. Cam Rising, Utah's quarterback, is back after sitting out last year with a knee injury. So he's back. He looked good. And then number 10, I do have Miami. Yeah, I did have them jump over Utah because I was just more impressed with Miami's win. Because they did beat Florida 41-17. Guess Cam Ward, the transfer quarterback, does seem to be as advertised. So anyway, so Miami plays a nobody this week. So let's see, and then number 9, we do have Tennessee. And yeah, I just left them where they were last year. I mean, last week they absolutely obliterated Chattanooga 69-3. Yep, they got a big game against NC State, so we're going to learn more about them this week. Okay, so now let's take a look at the top 8. So at number 8, we have Penn State. That didn't change. They looked good against West Virginia. 34-12. at which, which is about what I expected. So when they play this, yeah, I think they get a cupcake this week. And at number 7, we do have Notre Dame. No, I decided not to penalize them for a 10-point win against a ranked team on the road. So I'm not going to penalize you too much for that. But anyway, yeah, defense looked good. Offense struggled, so they gotta play better on offense. Anyway, and then at number 6, I do have Oregon. I actually moved them down 3 spots after they struggled with Idaho. Yes, only winning by 10, 24-14. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Anyway, so this is the number 5. We do have Alabama, number 4 Texas, and number 3 Ole Miss, all moving up after I dropped Oregon. Of course, Alabama looked great against Western Kentucky, 63-0. But I mean, it's Western Kentucky. Texas beat Colorado State 52-0. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, Oregon plays Boise State this week. Bama plays another nobody. They've got South Florida. Texas has Michigan. Yes, that'll be a good test for the Texas offense versus Michigan's defense. Number 3, we do have Ole Miss, and they just completely demolished Samford, 76-0. Yes, I know it's Furman, but anytime you can score 70 or more is impressive. So anyway, so yes, so statistically, Ole Miss is the best team in college football, statistically speaking. Even though they only played Furman, but anyway, and then number 2, we do have Ohio State. Slow start, but they did end up beating Akron 52-6. Yeah, really nothing to see here. I think they have another cupcake this week. And then, of course, number 1, we do have Georgia. After they just dismantled Clemson, yep, we mashed the Taters, yep, 34-3. We started out slow in the first half. It was 6-0 at halftime, but then we ended up scoring 4 touchdowns in the second half. Anyway, so we have the best win of any college football team. So anyway, yes, that is going to be it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.